Hello, friends. Pastor Amy here from Southgate United Methodist Church. After 10 weeks of renewal leave, I am back. It was a wonderful time away. It was a time for slowing down, spending time with family and friends, traveling, and reconnecting with myself and with God. And while it was so wonderful, I missed all of you so much. It's been so good to be back in the office this week. Our preschool is holding one of its summer camps, so I've had the delight of hearing children laughing and playing down the hall, and it already feels like home. So I'm also looking forward to my first Sunday back with all of you. This Sunday we'll be reflecting on the story of Jesus and Peter, James, and John coming back down the mountain after the transfiguration. And I'll say more about that in detail on Sunday, but there's one part of the story that has really stayed with me this week. That moment when people coming down the mountain meet people who have been waiting in the valley. And it struck me that it's a little like returning from renewal leave. It's also what happens every Sunday when we gather for worship. Every Sunday we gather. Each of us is carrying different weeks. Some of us are returning from vacation. Some of us are exhausted from work. Some are dealing with health concerns or grief. Others are celebrating milestones or good news. We don't all arrive in the same headspace, but we all arrive needing Christ, and Christ gathers us into one body. While I was away, I spent my Sundays worshiping in different churches each week. And I was grateful for every one of them and for seeing different worship styles and different ways of doing church. But because I was only visiting, I realized something. I listened to announcements and ministries that I wouldn't be a part of. I prayed for people whose names I didn't know. I cared, but from a distance. It reminded me what a gift it is to belong to a community that knows you and that you know in return. Of course, we can worship God anywhere, right? God meets us on hiking trails and in hospital waiting rooms. God meets us in our cars and in quiet moments at home. But there's something different about worshiping with people who know your story and whose stories you know. And that's one of God's gifts to us through the church. I'm so looking forward to seeing your familiar faces again this Sunday as we gather for worship at 9:30, both in person and online. I hope you'll join us. Until then, know that you are loved, and may the peace of Christ be with you. Take care.